Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on whenever you are watching us from. It's another edition of Politics on the Street. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, please share, comment for more political discourse. Pastor, why is it that the problem of the Igbos are the Igbos themselves? The Igbos is set to hold BiAFRA Remembrance Day on the 30th. But Waneze Tinubu has come out to say that that day would not hold, and there is nobody to come out and then hold any celebration that is pledging their alliance to one Nigeria. Pastor, how can you react to this, sir?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from. And remember, humble sir, one and the only Biafran evangelist Benjamin Johnson is the Sinachi, the Ohaneze Igbo, the group of men, people who formed their alliance, and that group in 1975 as a strategy to collect money from the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to maintain their own family and their children and to pay their children's school fees and house rent in Lagos State. Yeah, that was the strategy that they formed. Listen and listen good. Who is Ohaneze? Is Ohaneze Igbo or Ohaneze Ndemo? Are you talking about? Those ones are foolish Ohanezes. The bloodsuckers Ohanezes, betrayers of our see Ohaneze that don't know where there's when you don't know when you know my listen and listen good. Those people you call Ohaneze are not Igbos leaders, and they are not Igbos elders, for your information. And let me tell you, on the 30th of May, as you can see, it is clear, obviously and clear that on the 30th of May is going to be a remembrance day of the fallen heroes of the Biafrans. Then they say that there is not going to be that occasion is not going to hold in the east, in the Biafra land. Them that are saying it are living here in Lagos. They are not in the east. Them that say that it's not going to hold or it's not going to stand, they are here in Lagos. They are not in the east. Even the governors in the east that they used to sit at home. I put it to you, watch on that very day, tune it on YouTube, tune it anywhere, make sure you have data and watch every road, including them that are the governors, the Fulani governors imposed on Igbo land, on Igbo people on the Biafra land. They are going to sit at home on that very day. Everywhere sit at home. You cannot force us outside. It is something that we have decided to honor. My brother, let me tell you something. Because they are foolish elders, that's why they are sounding the way they are sounded. If they are not being foolish, Igbo man sacrificed to bring June 12 to Yoruba land today as we speak. Now Igbo man sacrificed himself under the platform of the military when military was ruling Nigeria. You can or under IBB, Ibrahim Babamosi Babangida. It was Igbo man, Onfiwosu, who sacrificed himself to declare Abiola, MKO Abiola, the winner of June 12, 1993. But yet today, when the issue was brought up, in Aso Rock in the house, that the man should be, you understand, in the House of Assembly, that the man should be give national award recognition. What happened? You can see the senator those senators that had under Piro during that time, under their cushion, on that very day, that could not speak during the time of IBB. They are the ones standing up that very day, saying it is uncalled for, that man doesn't deserve it. He doesn't deserve it by his sacrifice. After sacrifice, he doesn't deserve it, but you people remember, and you people always remember it. June 12 is to remember Democracy Day, Abiola and whatsoever. But Igbo man sacrificed to bring that to pass. He risked himself, because if he decided to announce Tofa as at that time, what will you do? After he played against Obi, Obi won election in 2023. Mahmoud decided to announce Tinubu. What happened? So if the man decided to announce Tofa as at that time, what will Yorubas do? But he want to keep the legacy and the credibility that is in the life of every Igbo man, Biafra man per se, not all Igbos, but Biafra. That is the spirit of Biafra. He kept the credibility and he had proven it. He gave Yorubas the result that is supposed to be, as things supposed to be, of which Yorubas did not recognize it today. But what happened? So if Yorubas can remember June 12 and recognize June 12, and celebrate June 12th and mark June 12th and respect that very day of the June 12th, we the Biafrans have to respect May 30th being the day of our foreign heroes, the men, and the men, when you mean the men sacrifice their life to make sure that the Biafra, people like you and I are speaking today, we are breathing today in Nigeria.
But Pastor, there were claims that last year's celebration day that was held, so many persons were fined, and a lot of some persons used that to fight people, and that's why the CDS has given an order, a marching order. Anybody seen should be arrested. The CDS is coming.
CDS who? Musa?
Yes.
CDS Musa should arrest all the Boko Haram first. That is threatening and killing and taking captains and buying all the people in Borno State. That hello, CDS Musa, please face what is facing you. Why do I say this? The new commander of Boko Haram, Sacrosanct, is back.
The new commander is back.
Yes, the new Sacrosanct is back. The Boko Haram commander is back, and he issued direct warning to CDS Musa. You understand? So you should face what is happening. See what happened. It wasn't not in Taraba yesterday and day before yesterday. You can see the mass, killing. Over 40 lives was, sent to Baba God before their time. So CDS Musa should do the needful. Biafra is not the problem. May 30th is not the problem of Nigeria. Let him go and sort the insecurity that have been facing Nigeria before May 30th. Remember that in May 30th, before May 30th, things have been happening, going wrong in Nigeria. CDS Musa, go and sort it. May 30th is not the problem of Nigeria.
But if you keep saying that May 30th is not, don't you think it is high time the Igbos need to listen to the advice of the government?
Excuse me, did Nigeria have a government? Is there any government in this country called Nigeria? What is the meaning of Nigeria? Can you explain the meaning of what is the meaning of Nigeria? No, explain to me. What is the meaning of Nigeria? They tell you, or you will come, you pronounce it in your own tone, Niger area. What is the meaning of Niger area? The original pronunciation of the white man, of the Englishman, is a nigger area, nigger area. That is what it means. And let me tell you, the meaning of nigger area simply means it's a name of a pet, a name of dog. Yes, that is what it means.
Nigger area.
A nigger area is a name of a dog, a name given to a pet. So how do you now choose to answer a name being given to a dog? And you are telling me Nigeria, which kind of Nigeria? What is the meaning of Nigeria? It is not a name. It doesn't have meaning. So we need a country that have a meaning. Let me tell you, as we speak now, my brother, nothing is working in this country. Mention one that is working in this country. All you have in the political positions are criminals, thieves, money launderers. They will thief 80 billion and they will pay 500 million. What happened to the rest money?
But
Tinubu, the drug dealer, you know, and you and I know, very soon, FBI is coming. DEA is coming. And you know, Baba, is it me? 1990. Yes. What are we saying? A country whereby you will not speak the truth. You will want to speak the truth. You say, I'm now and for how long do you want to make it better? A country whereby you see the truth, you turn it upside down. You see white, you say now black. How can you move forward? And you say Nigeria is a... Why should Biafra concur with this kind of country?
Pastor, they are saying that the IPOB is forcing people to observe sit at home on May 30th.
IPOB, point of correction, is not forcing anybody.
Sir, speak on. People to observe sit at home on May 30th, and the government is not in support of it.
Now listen and listen good. We are not we are not forcing anybody. It is a choice because it is an ideology that people have viewed and see that of a truth that this thing deserve to have its way. You understand? It is Nigerian government that is forcing people. Do you know, as it stands now, if not some lawyer, some sons, rising, or somebody like a maker, something, somebody, one of the sons, revolting against it. Do you know that they want to force you to be casting vote in Nigeria? That is the kind of government you have, and you are saying the Ipob is forcing. We are not forcing anybody. This is an ideology. We brought it into a table. We break it down. We make people to see reason why these things should be observed, because you have to respect to whom honor is due. So they themselves reason with us. And let me tell you, sit at home. Is it the problem of Nigeria? How does that affect the economy of the nation? The people of the state income is not affecting the economy of a state. Sit at home one day will not kill you, Baba. Sometimes for a very long time now, before you even come out, I'm talking to you now, Mr. Anchor. For some time, for like 1 month, are you not at home? Yes, are you not at home? When you sick, do you run business? Nigerian state is sick. Is sick. How do you tell me that sit at home is causing harm to a state? Let me tell you again, the people that are causing havoc, people that are crippling the economy of Nigeria, that is causing food scarcity, are the Fulanis, which the Nigerian government has failed to address, and Sidious Musa has failed to address. Not sit at home.
Okay, Pastor, thank you for your
God bless you. You're welcome.
The Nigerian army has issued an ultimatum that this year there will be no Biafra's Heroes Day. This is a celebration set aside by the Igbos to honor those of their legends and their veterans who lost their life during the Biafra war. Welcome to this wonderful channel, Tunis Point TV. Please, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please like this video. Please share, comment for more political discourse. The Nigerian army has come out to issue an ultimatum, say that nobody should come out and celebrate the Biafra Heroes Day. And the Southern governors too have told same parts, saying that nobody should come out and celebrate the Biafra Heroes Day. But now, the question and the subject matter of the day is that what has the Biafra, the remembrance of this day got to do with the how is it going to bring anarchy in the land? These men are not blind people. Last year, this celebration was old. Nobody lost their life. It is just a day to remember those who have lost their life during the Biafra Civil War. I think what the government needs to do at this point in time is that those who are orchestrating the evil in Nigerian state should be dealt with. The Fulanis have become a menace in our society, and yet the government are not even worried. The government they don't even worry about the Fulanis, yet they are more concerned what the Ipob want to do on the 30th of May. For me, it is misplaced priorities, because you have in a state where a particular ethnic group has become lord over billions of Nigerians, over millions of Nigerians, and yet nobody is saying anything towards that. Nobody is calling the Fulanis, calling them to order. Nobody is telling them that the Fulanis are treading in the wrong direction. But yet they are using everything possible to oppress the evil man, to oppress their struggle, to oppress everything that belongs to them. The question is, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? Yes, how long can we continue in this contraption called Nigeria? The IPOB on their own has said that day nothing will stop that day. And they mean their words, that nothing will stop the Biafra celebration day in the East. I'm not even against what the army have said, but I'm against the Southern governors
who don't promote their own, who at every point in time antagonize their own thing. Antagonize their own thing. Are you telling me that in the north, some governors don't know who is sponsoring this Fulani bandits? Majority of them know that Fulani is being sponsored by some certain group of people, and yet these people keep mute. But it is only in the southeast that the southern governors would always come out to sell their own. The southeastern governors sold Musa nnamdikanu. The southeastern eastern governors sold Simon Ekpa. They keep selling anyone who is driving the BiAFRA ideology. They keep coming out to go against anyone pushing that narrative, anyone pushing that ideology. But the question is that how long can we continue to remain in this contraction called Nigeria? The same Nigeria that has deprived the Igbo man of presidency, the same Nigeria that has deprived the Igbo man of juicy offers in Nigeria, as it stands today now, the Senate president, the Igbo man is not there. The speaker, the Igbo man is not there. And you are saying the Igbo man is not heavily marginalized. If the Igbo man is heavily marginalized, then what will happen? Then what will happen? The Southeastern governors have made themselves tools in the hands of their paymasters. And that is why they do everything possible just to oppose the BiAFRA ideology and the BiAFRA declaration. And I can say it with every authentication that it will not go well. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. It will not go well. It will not go well with them. Because as it stands, we know Nigeria is not a state that preach full federalism, that preaches for democracy. Now, the armies have vowed to take over the southeast on the 30th of this month. And yet, no governor has come out to tell the people that allow these people, let them do their thing. Let them do their thing. If the governors in the southeast can shorten his people, I am certain, I am sure, I am very sure that the army would not threaten those who want to come out to celebrate on the 30th, to celebrate the BiAFRA Heroes Day, just because the governors themselves are also part of the problem. The governors themselves are in support of the Nigerian government. They are also in support of the Nigerian state, knowing fully well that after you serve the Nigerian government, you will come back to your homeland. You come back to your homeland. And if you come back to your homeland, how will the people rate you? How will the people rate you? How will the people see you? Is this individual truly a good leader? We don't see you as people who is actually fighting for freedom. We don't see you as someone who is also fighting for for the freedom of the Biafra. We don't see you as the enemy of the struggle. No matter how things goes, I can beat my chest that the IPOB might not back down. They will not back down because that day has been set aside to honor those who were quiet, those who lost their life in doing the Biafra struggle. Nobody can say that if today the Yorubas want to celebrate the Oduduwa, nobody can tell them not to celebrate the not to celebrate the Oduduwa. But why are you telling the Igbos not to celebrate the heroes, their heroes, their leaders? The question is, for how long can we continue like this?